Hey guys, good evening everybody. Welcome to another edition of the accidenttrader.com nightly wrap show. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday on a cold New Jersey night. Happy Monday, everybody. Staying warm. And for all you guys who are living in South Florida and LA, don't talk to me till about May. Anyway, for the rest of you guys, happy Monday. Hope everybody had a good trading day. I thought today was the first slow day of the year. I thought the first week of the year was very solid, a lot of good action. Today we kind of saw a stalemate, a little bit of stalemate, and you kind of got that impression of the stalemate by looking at some of the beta names. You know, the beta names were very, very strong, and they kind of did nothing today. They kind of did nothing both ways. And not that it was like the end-all, be-all, but it was a very, very kind of a telltale sign of how the day was going to go. So just to give you guys an example. So my first trade of the day, I think it was, I don't know if it was Amazon or NVIDIA. I think it was Amazon. So I buy Amazon, right? So I buy Amazon and I'm long 799.90 through this whole range. And the stock goes up a buck, right? It goes up a buck right away. The problem is when you have a big area, $800 area, $700 area, $1,000 area, $200 area, big whole number, you're going to get a lot of resistance. We knew that. We knew the liquidity was going to be there, but we also knew a lot of resistance is going to be there because, again, number one, if you're going to be selling, you're a retail or you're a hedge fund, whatever the case may be, you're not sitting there trying to sell the stock at 797.43. You're trying to sell the stock at a whole number. That's what the whole numbers are there. That's why whole numbers provide most of the time the most liquidity. So I buy Amazon here, and the thing with Amazon is usually when it busts a channel, and this was a channel that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hours. So you got 13 hours worth of data. Again, post and pre-market definitely counts. The more data, the better. When that happens, you usually probably get a really quick move, really aggressive move to the upper channel. That never happened. The stock went up like $1 and change from when I bought it. And you know, the one thing about Amazon, we always say this, Amazon and Google, they're not going to let you take as much time as you want to really evaluate. So once it started losing steam, that 781, 780.50 came all the way back to 780. to 800. I was like, you know what? I just don't want any piece of this thing. I got out, literally made myself a cup of coffee, got out and watched the stock literally reverse, literally reversed. Next candle down, all the way down to, it was a $9 reversal. Again, very methodical $9 reversal. Now somebody's gonna turn around and say, well, why did you just short it? Yeah, it's not the way it works. When you're in a bullish environment, you're in a very, very strong stock, it just got paused on a level of, let's just call it a level of exhaustion, right? Exhaustion or a digestion day for the markets. It's not as simple as, well, just short the stock, because there are, there's something called buy the dippers, right? The buy the dippers are there and the sell the rippers are there when there's a bear market. So it's not just as simple as, well, everything's all good, buy, short the market, the stock will come in 9 points. But again, it's stalled out. Same thing happened to Nvidia, right? Same thing happened to Nvidia. So I buy Nvidia, right? We bought Nvidia right here. Okay, we bought Nvidia right here. I bought the stock 107.90, right? 107.90. Now it should confirm, right? This is the opening candle right here. It should confirm and exploded through this 108 level. It didn't happen again. So we have two similar situations. You have Amazon, you have NVIDIA, both putting in exhaustion highs for the day. And again, that's all they are. Both in exhaustion highs for the day. Both at round numbers couldn't get out. So that I took a scratch trade. My third trade was Netflix, right? My third trade was Netflix. And this time around, I got a little smarter. And I said to myself, well, let's see what happens. So I'm going to take less shares, right? I took less shares, which was very, very important to what I'm doing, because again, the most important thing for me is, again, trade when you have value. So far I saw there was no values in these moves, no conviction, no follow through. So I bought Netflix and went up like literally, again, also the same scenario, right? Same scenario. Ran up into the whole number. Failed the whole number. It came back in and lost a little bit of money. I think I lost like 32 cents on the trade. Not a big deal. I took smaller shares. But the point was, I was all sitting there. I said to myself, okay, no big deal. I had a pretty good week. I had a pretty good week last week. Let me just sit here and kind of manage my book. And if I see something good, I'll put it on. And the next thing you know, again, and I say this all the time, if you're a trader, you should really trade everything. You really do. From small caps to mid caps to high beta to everything. You should have an ability to trade everything, because when one group is dead, i.e., the FANGs today, right? When one group is dead, for the most part, Facebook was very strong today. But if the one group is dead, you have to have the ability to kind of get alpha for other avenues. And I made, like we talked about for the last several days, I made a very, very conscious effort to trade more small caps, right? Trade more small caps. And if one is not working, then the other group will work. And if both are not working, it's a rest day. So slowly but surely, you started seeing, things really pick up, like really, really pick up aggressively. You started seeing, again, thanks to, this ETRM craziness, which, by the way, I was looking at $1.97, sold it at $2.45. Yeah, $1.97, $2.40. This was only 3 days ago. I know. But this thing really opened up the door for a lot of crazy things. And we started watching this Roca. And, this Roca really, really took off. Okay, it really took off here. I bought it right here. Okay, I bought it right here off this break. And I made about 25 cents on half, right? 25 cents on half. And then when it came in, I sold the other half down 6 or 7 cents. So net, I made like 19 cents in the trade. No big deal. All right, it is what it is. Made some cash flow there, no big deal. And then the one thing we've been talking about since I've been starting to watching stocks again on the small cap side. To begin with, Roberto said, "Hey, Dan, what do you think of VKTX?" I said, "Hey, this thing needs to build the base over that 138." That's exactly what happened. I got long 138, yada, yada, yada. The stock's in the mid 180s right now. I still have half my position. So this really helped out the day. This really, really helped out the day. I was so tempted to hit the 180 bid. And I said, you know what? Let me see what happens tomorrow. It's still early in the month. Who knows? Maybe this thing turns into one of these crazy lunatic stocks. So good, good move there. Nice little trade on Roca. The only problem with Roca is, well, I had it on the watch list above the 525 break. The problem is the stock went to 650 overnight. So look at GNVC, also out of its mind as well, and SPR. So you can see, guys, they are coming for these little garbages, and I'm hoping for VKTX tomorrow. Right? You can see it closed at 184. The ECNs, I'm hoping tomorrow we can get a surge through $2. That'd be great, but I definitely want to make some sales into strength, even pre-market. So good job there as well. BIOC 5% mover off our watch list. I know people got that. PETX, I put in the room off this 805 break. You can see the chart right here. 805 right here. Here it is. 805 is the range here. Had a big move, went to 863. And again, the other parts of the market, for me at least, were completely dead. I was very, very comfortable saying to myself, well, you know what? I'll just manage everything else. Everything else on my book is kind of copacetic. PERI, again, long from last week, 151. And again, you can see I'm swinging a lot of these little small caps. MIRN, I am long again, 2/3 of my position. Looks like a res day today. I'm still long 2/3 of my position from 190. I sold a Friday. I sold a third on. I'm sorry, I sold a third on Friday. Yes, so 207. So it's kind of basing out as well. So all in all, again, just keep the gravy train going. Don't force any issues. You don't need to, show your bravado. You don't need to show how big and strong and talented you are. Just let things play out. When there's no value in the market, take a step back, watch order flow, get ideas. Again, the most important thing is keep the train on the track. Stay solvent. That's the name of the game. Stay solvent. Let all the other idiots try to trade something up 900% to make 5 cents. It's all about having the ability to trade when the market is telling you, giving you the green light. If not, stay out of Dodge. The one concern right now in the markets, and again, I'm always trying to stay one step away, step ahead of the market, because again, the last thing you want to do is be caught with your pants below your ankles. The last thing you want to do is be that last person without a seat. The IWM looks very shaky right now. Okay, it looks very, very shaky. You have 3 days in a row. Okay, you have 3 days in a row after this kind of area of concentration got faded from the upper Bollinger Band. You have now 4 days in a row of lower highs, right? Lower highs and lower lows, followed, literally 3 days in a row of the rut being red. Here's the big number right here. Okay, 134.50 is the low from January 3rd. Today's low, 134.50. Guys, watch the IWM here. Okay, watch the IWM 134.50 break. Could start something. Okay, could definitely start something and spark kind of a back test all the way back down to. The 50-day moving average. So definitely, even if you're not trading the ECN, okay, even if you're not trading the ECN, be aware of where it is, okay? Be aware of, I'm sorry, not ECN, ETF. Be aware where the IWM is. If it starts cracking and building below the 134.50, you could get a back test, especially in the smaller cap names. So definitely keep an eye on that. So let's get into tomorrow, okay? Let's get into tomorrow. Some names I definitely like. Let's start off with Netflix, okay? Let's start off with Netflix. Here's a range on Netflix. Again, stocks is so weird, just doesn't follow through. Here, look how much data here, guys. 131.99 is the high today. You see the Bollinger Band? It's below that 131 high, a 131.99 high. I think a 132 break in this thing will get this thing back to 52-week highs. So definitely keep an eye on Netflix. Look the way NVIDIA is flagging. This is the 60-minute flag, folks. 60-minute flag on NVIDIA. I think a 108 break will get it done. Okay, 108 break will get it done. So definitely keep an eye on NVIDIA. Okay, Amazon acting very strong. Again, will it make a huge run prior to earnings? It already did make a big run from earnings. The stock is from 757 to 800. You're talking about 43 points. It had a big run. Look, if these things are strong again, if the betas are strong again, can it rally above 802? Yeah, sure. I think, can you steal even a pivot above 800 again? Yeah, sure. But, let's talk about that definitely tomorrow during morning strategy. I want to see how, obviously, the futures open up in the morning. Google continues to be pretty strong. Another update today. Once it broke that 817, very big move here. I would like to see it get finally above and release above this Bollinger Band. I think 131-ish. I think about 131 could finally get it to 837. So definitely keep an eye on that. You have to assume, even though it was up in the day, again, it acted like a res day. So keep an eye on Google tomorrow as well. Some other names, again, like I said, I was going to put ROK and I was going to put GNVC on the watch list. So what? It's already up $1 and change each. So let's get rid of that. Let's definitely get rid of that. Some other names that I do like for tomorrow. Okay, look at CYCC. Okay. Another one of these bio names, 2 million share float. This is the environment for it. 620 break on this thing could potentially scream. So keep an eye on that. Alchemies, okay. Alchemies looks really good. Oops, ALKS. Alchemies looks very good. Long, big base, $60.76. That looks really pretty. Nuance, look at Nuance. Look at Nuance Communication. Had a nice big run, right? Nice big run into earnings. Kind of came back in. First close today over the 200-day moving average. You're buying at 16.10. Your stop is at 16. You're risking a dime on the trade. Good value there as well. And the last one, guys, keep an eye on this little stock, ATNM. Stock, I think, got blown up, right? Got blown up, whatever, Fed, Schmed, whatever it is. First close today over the 200-day moving average. I think a break, above the 50-day EMA. Any break above that 105, 106 build can get this thing to 125. So definitely keep an eye on that as well. So VKTX definitely saved the day. Roka made some cash flow. Everything else was pretty quiet. But again, let your worst day be a day that you are green. Guys, have a great night, everybody. With God's help, I'll see you tomorrow.